Anyway, if you're looking forward to buying Fantastic Mr. Fox, you will have to wait no longer. The movie has been released on DVD and Blu-ray. Just go and buy it or rent it, and you can enjoy it to your heart's content. And it's also on iTunes. Sourcecast has been talking about that for quite a few episodes. If you haven't seen it already, you really ought to see it. It's a terrific film. So, and now you know that you can see it if you missed it in theaters. Go out and get it.
Which you should, because it's funny. And what's next?
Yeah, next is Studio Ghibli's Ponyo. It's that movie about the girl who's a goldfish. So, yeah, that's on DVD. It's not as good as the rest of Hayao Miyazaki's films, but it was cutesy. So, yeah, that's on DVD now.
And, of course, Princess and the Frog is also on DVD. That's DVD and Blu-ray. The one Steve was gushing about for release, just the fact that it was released in itself. So hey, give it a pick it up, and you'll probably influence Disney a little bit to make another 2D movie.
Right. I've actually had some time to just mess around with the DVD and the other stuff. There's actually quite a bit of really cool tidbits that they use throughout the movie as far as the ideas and that they were portraying. So it's actually really cool just to even see all the extra stuff that comes with the movie. And
in case you didn't know, we also have a source for The Princess and the Frog, and I need something to moderate, so come by if you want.
Yeah, please give Skull some work.
In case you missed our little mini review of How to Train Your Dragon, that's also on DVD now. DVD and Blu-ray, so go pick it up. I will probably be renting that myself very soon to watch.
How to Train Your Dragon comes out on DVD on October 15th.
Oh, does it?
So, in a couple weeks.
Oh, okay.
In a couple
fail
weeks.
on my part then. I am
2 weeks from Tuesday,
coming out
I think. Wait.
Anyways.
October 15th is a Friday.
Okay, it's a Friday.
Yeah. So it's coming out soon, so I'm going to get it soon.
Going out with the releases, what was it, on September 7th, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep for the PSP came out. And for anyone who doesn't know, or just because I want to hear myself talk, Kingdom Hearts is that video game as a result from the collaboration of Disney and Square Enix, where they have this awesome mix of Disney characters and stories mixed with Final Fantasy characters and Final Fantasy-like characters. So, yeah.
In the words of the silly hamster from Bolt, it's be awesome.
Kingdom Hearts is be awesome!
It is.
Yeah.
Now I need to go get a PSP and get the game and play it.
Yes, me too.
Because I'm missing out. I already missed out on the 358 Days Over 2 game, whatever. I still don't have that.
I have it. I haven't played it. That's the sad
Anyway.
So now
no, I did rent it, so.
And I have to go buy a $200 PSP and then a $50 game.
I don't think it's happening.
I can't win. I just lost the game.
Oh, yes!
That's the second time.
Let's move on to upcoming.
Upcoming. This movie actually came out. Today was the 29th? On September 24th, The Legend of the Guardians of Ga'Hoole movie came out. It's that movie that you see on commercials about the owls.
Yeah.
And so far, I'm probably one of many people on the boat that said that weren't too interested in the movie and it looked kind of iffy-ish. But apparently, from what I'm hearing, it's entertaining. It's good, which is surprising. But hey, anything else you want to add? Anybody?
It was based on a book series. My little sister loved it. I don't know what to think of it yet. I will pass judgment after I have seen it.
Right.
I watched a video review of it. It's a pretty a lot of the reviewers were quite surprised at how good it was. They have a rating system where they gave it a full price, which is like the second highest rating they can give it. So they mentioned it was pretty good, but the Rotten Tomatoes review said it's pretty good, and although it might be a little too violent and frightening for children. So maybe I'd recommend this to, middle schoolers and up.
I got one thing to say. It isn't animated. We just wanted to bring it up.
Yeah. Just big talk. Anyways, up next is something very interesting. We've talked about this before. It's come up on the news. There have been some recent updates for the video game Epic Mickey for Wii.
Drum roll, please.
This game makes me smile.
Just recently, there's been a number of video game events that who is it? Disney? It is Disney. They've released a lot of like trailers and video footage and whatnot, and just what they're planning on doing with different aspects of the game to stay true to the original animations. Especially, there's a lot of interviews with Warren Spector and other developers for the game, and apparently we also have a release date for it. For the US, it's November 19, and for Europe, it's November 25th.
The platform is the Wii.
The Wii.
Yep.
Fabulous.
The Wii.
Make sure you have your Wii dusted off for this game.
Yes.
Because we always overplay that joke.
If you want to learn more about Epic Mickey, Steve has posted a news article on the front page of Animation Source. Personal thought, it looks epic.
It looks really cool.
It looks epic, absolutely epic. I mean, they have made it so that there is no possible way to lose, and there are probably 10 dozen ways to win. And it's your choice how you win.
Pretty much, you decide if you want to be the goody two-shoes hero. If you want to do it however, it's pretty much you do it however you want, but your decisions affect how easy it makes the game for you later.
Right.
For instance, if you decide to just destroy things that get in your way and not help people, they don't trust you. Yeah.
Now, one thing, I remember they did talk about that before, how what you do, things like if you decide to go around things instead of destroying things in your path to get from point A to point B, if you like do bad things like destroy things, you start being like a scrapper Mickey Mouse. So like if you just stand there and have him idle, he'll be like all leaning down and hunched over, like ready to just look around and just pounce on something. But apparently, in one of the interviews that I read recently, that they took that out just because people weren't familiar with it, especially people who grew up with the old Mickey cartoons. So that little feature is not there, but you can still decide to go around things or blow things up. So that's pretty cool. It's November 19th for us, November 25th for Europe. No information for everybody else.
So all you Europeans, you could just come over to US, buy your copy 6 days ahead of time if you want.
Yeah.
Provided that you have a region-free sort of system.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're going to move on to the announcement Disney made about the Lion King Diamond Edition.
Yeah.
And basically what that is it's coming out on Blu-ray.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, really.
Blu-ray!
Blu-ray. Which is admittedly a good thing. That means that Blu-ray discs store a lot more information than your typical DVD. So they've got better art in there, better graphics, better sound quality.
And more special features, I'm sure.
And more special features, because there's probably a bigger menu, so probably lots of Easter eggs.
But we should be used to this sort of thing, because Disney does this thing all the time. Like they open up the Disney Vault and bring out a classic movie that's remastered again and
then
again.
they lock it away for 15 years and you never see it again.
Moving on, the next big movie that Disney is making after Tangled, of course, which is coming out in November. The next big movie Disney is making is Winnie the Pooh.
Ooh.
And I've learned a few details about this. It is not going to be a sequel. It's not going to be a rip-off. It's not going to be a spin-off in any way of the original Pooh movies, of the cartoon series, anything.
So it's going to be like
basically,
a reboot?
Not necessarily. It's just an original movie standing on its own. Basically, they're taking 5 of A.A. Milne's original stories, and all they're reusing is the caricatures that Disney made. basically that's it. The same design, the same way they act on screen, but it's in no way related to any other Winnie the Pooh thing that Disney's ever done. It's going to be an original movie through and through.
Okay.
And it comes out July 11, 2011, I think.
Man, that's a
Something
lot.
like that.
Nice. Just real fast to finish this up, while I was watching Alpha and Omega, one of the trailers that they showed up was that they're doing a 3D animation Yogi Bear movie.
Oh.
So not a whole lot of information,
Oh, yeah.
just it looks like it's most definitely a B movie, even though they're really trying to bring out a classic from way back when. It doesn't really look that good from the one trailer I see, to be honest with you.
I saw a clip from the trailer, and to be honest, even in the simple clip, which is just like Yogi riding on a train, I looked at it and I looked at the way the character looked, as to how it moved a little bit. I just said, this can't be good. This cannot be good at all. You know, I don't know. I don't think it's doesn't look good.
A quick note, no, that's not animated either. We just thought we'd bring it up.
Alright, and the last thing on our list is that the How to Train Your Dragon DVD release has been announced to be October 15th. Like we said before earlier in the show. That's exciting for all of you who didn't
weeks from now. It's fun.
Yeah, that's exciting for all of you who didn't see it in theaters. Shame on you. You get to see it at home.
Dang it, Rusty.
Right? But now you get to see it at home, and you can see it as many times as you want without paying any more money, which is
good.
Cool. And
That's
also,
shame being Rusty.
Yeah, me too.
Anyways, real fast. That's exciting. I was reading somewhere an article. I don't remember where, but they said that because of the success that they had with the first movie, they have a How to Train Your Dragon sequel in the works. Like they're planning for it, and I don't know how I feel about that, but I think just because of what it is, and didn't they say that it was based on a kid's story?
Yeah, it's based off a series of kids' books.
Yeah, see, like I don't feel too bad about hearing a announcement for a sequel to that movie. Just because, like I said before, the whole dragon thing is like, oh, that looks so cool, and I'm pretty sure they would do a good job with it. Either way.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
If they don't, we
Yes,
can always
let's.
just storm their offices and beat them up. You know?
Right?
Like, you have to train your dragon, you idiots!
Oh.
Yeah, then Disney wouldn't have any competition whatsoever.
No! then, every other company would be like, I surrender. Disney, you win.
Disney, you win. Alright. So we'll end this
Perfect.
section. We'll and close off this section now.
And now for some extra stuff. So, we've gotten some emails and some contacts lately about people who really want to get involved in Sourcecast and maybe want to come on as guest speakers. That's great, guys, but you haven't really helped us out a whole lot about what you want to talk about. Typically, the way we want this to go down when we have a guest speaker is we want some general idea of what you're going to talk about if we haven't, specifically asked you for an interview or for a commentary on something. So if you'd like to be a guest speaker and want to come on here and maybe do an interview or something in addition to an interview, please send us some topics, specific topics with some actual description about what you would talk about and how you might bring light to that topic in a different way than maybe we won't be doing it. Just do stuff to tell us things that will really pique our interest and make us interested. And that was really redundant, I'm sorry. make us excited to have you come on the show and be a guest speaker with us, because, that's basically what we're going here for.
Yeah, so tell us about your new fan fiction series, or your new music video, or something to that effect.
Or some thoughts.
For example, me, I have 80 fanfics on Balsa Source, literally 80. if I weren't a Sourcecaster, I would write in to say, hey, I got 80 fans today, so why don't I say what some of them are about, my inspiration for them. Something like
Right.
that.
Now,